Hello everyone, this video is to introduce my theme work. Here's the thing about the magical forest. For the motivation, my ultimate goal is to build a rich and interesting world with its history, heroic stories, and the magical environment. But in order to achieve this long-term goal, I still need to learn more related software technology and improve my art literacy. The thing I designed of Magic Studio 1 is an exercise attempt for that long-term goal. During this semester, I should learn more software skills and the knowledge related to sim design. In general, my motivation is learning and design a thing for this semester. About the field of my project, there's a profession called Digital Environment Themes Editor. Their main job is to use a game engine to design and edit a theme. Some of the designed environments will be used as a map of a game. Some can be used as a background for the filmmaking, and some can be used as a part of the promotion picture. There are so many silent theme design works on the market. My work cannot be considered as a standout, but my work has its special place. That is, I use a lot of time and steps to observe the natural environment. At first, I just do the observation with the purpose of learning. However, in the process of observation, I found that nature is so strange. I can often find a lot of plants and animals around me, but it seems that I've never seen them before. So my next observation goal is to collect these strange look plants. I hope to bring this interesting feeling to other visitors through my design. For my working method, I mainly used online learning, secondary research to learn software-related skills. In terms of design, I used the observation method to design the thing. Many texture, material, and design inspiration just come from the result of my observation. About my design and concept, my concept is to explore the visual of a magic forest. After designing the initial conceptual painting, I started the design and the production of module assets. I divided the module assets into two completely different parts for the design. The first part is module assets that normally exist in the forest or in building. The second part is magic style assets. The, the design of magical assets follows the previous summary of magical visual effects, including patterns, colors, floats, and elements. In terms of patterns, I mainly use the bending method of plants to express some floral patterns, and I also let the original wood texture slightly emit blue light. The color I used purple, blue, and red as the main color, which looks more magical and distinguishes from the usual green forest. On the other hand, the use of suspension is to take the stair and the lamps float in the air, and the wings become the strings to support the stairs and buildings. The performance of the element is that the original house design was inspired by a teapot. I made this teapot house built on fire flames shelter, which is a way to use the power of magic to keep the interior of the house warm. The material of the leafage is obtained during the observation process. In order to make the result look more magical, I only choose some strange look plants as my raw materials. Finally, in the layout stage, I also constantly change the material and the position of these objects to make the picture look more like a magical forest. About my process, For week 1 to 6, I designed the first assets by using process of baking a sculptured high poly to low poly, and then using the Substance Painter software for material drawing. I designed them based on my research on visual magical elements, and I also designed the terrain for put these assets on it. And finally, I decorated the scene with some small object assets, such as wood stair, wind, and wood bridge something. Lastly, I adjust their position and rendering for find some great images. For the week 7 to 11, my main goal is to design greenery related assets. So after secondary research, I learned a new workflow. The main job is design a material shader, then put the shader on the low poly, which can well represent some objects with repeated textures, such as grass, leaves, and the bark. For week 12, I place and render scene assets. The particle system used in grass, forest, and the stone is randomly skated, and the Skaterify plugin is used to easily adjust the distribution, law, and the density of the resources. Due to machine performance limitations, I couldn't cover the entire map with grass and trees, so I only placed the plants near the render scene. Finally, I changed the random scatter, changed the module assets position, and changed the texture, adjust cameras and lights, rendering various images of the scene until I get the image I am happy with. And lastly, for the future plan, I plan to organize files and assets and learn how to lay out the scenes in the Unreal Engine. If I want to make a game environment, I have to learn how to use the Unreal Engine. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.